Where did the time go? I stared at my sister warily. Her old eyes stared back at me. These eyes held so much, and you could feel that history when she looked at you. Time still exists, Kathleen. We're just old as hell, she exclaimed. I couldn't hear her well because my hearing aid had been turned down since Tuesday. I slowly rose from my perch, which happened to be a rocking chair from the late 2050s. I grabbed onto my walker and shuffled to the other side of our room. Amelia stayed stationed in front of the television watching old Best 100 Vines compilations on the Oldies channel. God, Christine Stadelko was a gem. I plopped down onto my bed, my old joints crackling as I rolled into the preferred position. On my nightstand was a picture of my two cats. They had died 30 years prior and I had loved them so much that I couldn't bear to have any others. Another frame held a photo of my late husband, Jacob. Every night before bed, I would look at his dark and thoughtful eyes, longing to be able to hold his hand again. I was interrupted by Amelia shouting, "Stop being sad and take your damn medicine." I rolled over, only to send a pillow barreling towards her head. "I will, you don't need to remind me." The bickering continued on for 5 minutes before she finally focused her direction onto the flickering screen again. I took my medicine with cranberry juice and promptly fell asleep. I awoke to the sound of Amelia's vomiting in our small restroom. I strained to rise from the mattress. "Are you okay?" I muttered, sleep slurring my words. This time around was worse than usual. "No, Kathleen, it's the damn pills. Every single time it gets worse. I throw up a little." Her retching interrupted her monologue. There was nothing I could do. I shuffled to her and gently laid my hand on her crouched back. "It's gonna be okay," I whispered. Amelia emerged from the bathroom victorious. I'm still nauseous, though. I walked over to my nightstand and pulled from it a small vial of liquid. "Here," I said, opening the bottle, frankincense. I walked to her, taking her frail hand gently. "Just dab some on your wrist and it should be fine." I gently poured a few drops onto her wrist, rubbing it in. I did the same to the other. "You should feel better soon." I sat in the chair next to her, my body aching as I did. "How long were we out?" I asked Amelia. "I'd say about 2 years. When the hell are we going to arrive at this place anyway?" I looked out the window. The blackness of space stared back at me. The small stars didn't offer the hope they did when we started this voyage. Suddenly, a voice broke through the silence, exclaiming that we were only 48 hours away from arriving. Amelia's eyes flashed. A breath of excitement filled her lungs. "Thank God," she exclaimed. I couldn't handle another sleep. I stared at her. My heart was filled with sadness. "We are going to die, Amelia," I whispered. "Why are you excited?" She looked at me and, with the most sincerity I've seen from her in 20 years, explained, "We are relics of a lost time, Kat. We can't exist in the world we left behind." I stared at her, still grappling with my imminent demise. Although we had surpassed our 120th birthdays, I still held on to life. Joining the billions of humans who have been disposed of on this planet didn't seem to be the most pleasing way to end such a long, mundane existence. I sniffled, choking back tears as I stared into space. "Don't start, Kathleen," Amelia said. "I need you."